So to have a really divergent, innovative culture, here's where it gets practical, you've got to encourage idea time. You can't predict where ideas will come from, but you can create an environment where the adjacent possible becomes useful. Google did this. How many have heard of Google? 3 people. How many have heard of Google? Wonderful. Google has instituted, some years ago, when it first started, an important practice in the workplace. It's not just a cultural, it's a requirement. 20% time, it is called, for every 4 hours that a worker puts in on a company project, on an official project, they have to spend 1 hour on a pet project. There's nothing to do with the company. It's just their passion. They want to do it. How many have heard of AdSense on Google? It's those little ads that people, and you click and you make money. It generated in 2009 30% of Google's revenue. That's how big it's become. It started out as a 20% time pet project. How many of you use Gmail? Anybody? Gmail, which is an early version of the cloud. Gmail started out the same way. What a great practice. 3M did the same. They called it 15% time. What a great practice to encourage idea time. You also need to model curiosity yourself. Do your team think of you as a curious person? Are you always trying to learn? I know a lot of leaders that are too insecure to admit they need to learn anything. When was the last time you and I as leaders read a book we hadn't read, or a book from outside of our normal sphere of activity? When did we last have coffee with someone that really, really seriously challenges our approach or our worldview? When did we last encourage dissent in our team? Now, look, I don't mind if you disagree with me as long as you're not disloyal. Because I know that dissent is not the same as disloyalty. You can tell me to my face, that you disagree with me. As long as your reasoning is good and it has the interests of me and the company in mind, I don't mind. This is a curiosity. In fact, it was Einstein who said the most important thing in life, and I'm quoting, is that you don't lose your holy curiosity.